For the last time ever, will this be our view of Galaxy's Edge. Bright suns, explorers. Well, not quite yet. It is just before 5 a.m. on August 29th, the day that Galaxy's Edge opens here in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Real talk here, I feel like I'm one of the last people to get into Galaxy's Edge. It's been open at Disneyland for over 3 months now. It's been getting a lot of previews even here. I've been watching Joey and Michelle's vlogs from Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland. I've been watching a lot of other vlogs, seeing how they're experiencing the park. And you know what? I don't know how much I'm gonna be, you know, surprised by anything to date. You know, and I kind of know what to expect. I know there's gonna be a Millennium Falcon ride. I know that there's gonna be Blue Milk, and I know there's gonna be the Millennium Falcon itself. You know, it's weird. I think I'm most excited to see the Millennium Falcon itself more than I am to pilot the Millennium Falcon. Is that completely bizarre? Also, I think I just said Falcon and not Falcon. It's early yet. It's early yet. Now, definitely don't get me wrong. I am beyond excited to experience Galaxy's Edge for myself, but it makes me wonder if there's the magic of discovery is gone or something like that. So, Galaxy's Edge. Is the magic gone, or is it just beginning? I have a feeling it's the latter. And so, as the John Williams score in our hearts swells up, let us go and venture into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in the East. Looks like we will have direct access into the park. And the Star Wars is leaking out of even outside of Galaxy's Edge. Everyone's wielding lightsabers and whatnot as well. I was immediately handed my opening day Star Wars Galaxy's Edge brochure, full of all the events and attractions, and even the ones to come. Good morning, sir. I used to always say this place really comes alive at night, but I can also say that it's just as lively in the early morning. Oh yeah, this way. Follow the crowds. Getting warmer, though not quite exactly the droid I'm looking for. And so the trees have been removed, but yet there is another obstruction in place here. I've been told that this line right here pouring out of Galaxy's Edge, going all the way past Muppets, almost all the way up to Star Tours, is actually the line for Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run. It's currently at an estimated wait time of 6 hours. As soon as I go through this tunnel, I will no longer have never been in Galaxy's Edge. This is so exciting. I am in Galaxy's Edge, and whoa, instantly this place has like come alive. There are sounds of the jets, and well, that one's just a fan, but you know what, I'm still excited that this is here. There are so many soundscapes and things happening, and holy cow. I've been seeing this from the parking lot, and you know what? It's much better from this angle. Galaxy's Edge, pre-bright suns, on the cusp of dawn. There are so many sounds and cool things happening around me. We are in Galaxy's Edge officially. It is well before 6 a.m. So I don't know if the land is open or what the situation is, but we are inside. And it's very, very cool. I literally just walked in, haven't really had a chance to explore anything, and you know, I'm glad they're doing it in the morning here. I know everyone says that it's better in the daytime, and so we'll see if that proves true, but the ambiance of coming in here when the night is as close to outer space as it can get, this is the ultimate way to enter into Galaxy's Edge. Just to appreciate the magnitude of the Falcon line, we just entered in right here. The Falcon appears to start right here. So the line is pouring all the way through the entirety of Galaxy's Edge, out this way and past Muppet Vision. That's a long line. We will not be entering into the Millennium Falcon line just yet. I've seen enough POVs and Joey vlogs to, you know, be able to postpone that. And you know what? This is pretty freaking awesome right here. Okay, so I just talked to a cast member. Even though it's not quite 6 o'clock, the rest of the land is open to explore, and that is what we will do. Also got a little bit of correction on the wait time. It is still, holy moly, I shouldn't be talking when I'm walking into this space right here for the first time. Okay, so the actual wait time currently of the Millennium Falcon is 3 hours, and I'm trying to gauge if it's going to be that long for the rest of the day or if it's going to continue to sort of level out. That's what Joey's always told me, is that it's going to be long right at the beginning, but things will sort of mellow out. And so that's what I'm going to hope for. I'm going to be here as long as it takes. You know what? I don't commit to that. You can see right there, there's the Ronto Roasters. And holy moly, there's some stored bright suns, almost. Look at this ominous stormtrooper. There's the First Order trooper. I'm so bad with my Star Wars lore.
Here you go, all the way to Storyland, and then they're breaking this.
So I'm traversing very carefully through the crowds here, because I know at one point I'm going to turn and my eyes will catch that of the Millennium Falcon. And it's fun to walk through the land, but I am getting a heavy impression that Galaxy's Edge, like the rest of Orlando, is just a lot of lines. Oh man, this place reeks of coolness. I feel the Force all around. We seem to have made it to the First Order side of the base. We must tread carefully. But look at that. I know that there's got to be a Millennium Falcon around here somewhere. And I'm not gonna look at the map. I'm just gonna find it when I find it. This is quite unlike all of the preview. I know it's opening day. I'm being too harsh. Maybe I should skip maybe I should skip that commentary for now, but it is definitely hopping here in Galaxy's Edge right now.
And two for the Millennium Falcon, please. You're going to keep moving forward for us. Keep moving forward for us.
If we're in the queue for the Falcon, that means that, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I see the cockpit. Goodness. That it doesn't do. I want to have words to tell you. I want to give you words to articulate what I'm feeling right now. But that's the Millennium Falcon. Wow. I I will never be over this. We're here at the entrance here. It is just about 12 minutes before open and the ride is rocking. 300-minute wait time. Even before we've opened. We'll see if that levels out during the day. I want to just keep walking around the Falcon, but I know there's so much more to explore in here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep on exploring. I walked right past the blue milk stand, which is just on the opposite side of the big First Order TIE Fighter. So another point of reference there for you guys. We will be back to sip some of that leche azul. For Aranto wrap is also fairly extensive. I'm wondering at 6 o'clock how fast I could get into Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. Wonder what the wait time on that would be. I don't know. We'll have to check it out. If there's anything to be said about Docking Bay, the catch is fresh. Seemingly. Sits on ice. Well, it's not cold like ice. I don't know what that is. Some other kind of space thing. It is a busy place right now. It's a busy outpost as travelers are coming from far and wide to see the happenings on Batuu. I don't know. So it looks like I was literally in the right place at the right time and the single rider queue just opened up. So we are probably skipping a lot of the queue elements by doing this, but we'll be able to experience the Falcon. Slow day here. 13, 25, and 300 minutes. The single rider line is moving a bit slower than I would have thought for being there right basically when it opened, but hopefully it's less than a 300-minute wait. You never know what to expect from a Disney corner. It's like, do you turn around and then suddenly they're looking up. Makes me think that there's a lot more line behind this. But we are making headway. Since the last staircase, it looks like we've made it. Oh my gosh, I can see just in the distance the entrance to the Millennium Falcon. So, all in all, that was probably, if I had to guess, from here to there, about 25 minutes. So, not bad at all, but I do feel like we skipped a good portion of the queue. So I'm not sure, pretty sure we won't be seeing Hondo Ohnaka or any of that on this trip, which is disappointing. But, you know what? In comparison to a 5-hour wait, I'll take 20 minutes any day.
Two riders, please. One.
Alright. Made it.
Over here. You are the engineer for the brown.
Alright. I've been handed my duty. I am gonna be an engineer, but holy moly, this is the Millennium Falcon, and she certainly has got it where it counts. We're on the Falcon. Very extremely surreal to be here on the Millennium Falcon. I'm brown, so I'm listening to my color. My color brown. All right, time to fly.
One wheel fly up and down, or one wheel fly left and right. These guys don't know what they're doing up here. You're gonna make sure we stay in one piece, okay?
Sounds good. We can do it.
If you run into any trouble, it's your guys' job to shut it down, okay?
Right Suns recruits, are we ready?
Bright Suns.
Sounds ready, awesome. Sword on the floor.
Alright.
Now recruits, also with a very tight fit.
Is-
As soon as you fasten in, pull on the yellow strap.
Pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot, move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly.
Whoa!
Push forward to fly down.
Hey!
On right.
Up, 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 up! Oh!
Pilot, make the jump to light speed.
Punch it! Wow! Joey!
They lock onto us. Take evasive action.
There it is!
You got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, I can go axiom. Gunners, shoot the train. Yes, keep mashing those controls.
I'm doing that, I think.
Keep shooting.
Ah, we are not qualified to fly this!
Had it. Punch. Left out of it.
Wow!
Now, after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is, hey, not bad.
62%.
22%.
I'll take it.
Damage report. Engine failure. All right. Hyperdrive leak.
Engine failure
That is
has
not
nothing to
good.
do with the engineers. Barely sure.
Well, it could be worse.
We got 62%. I think that's pretty good. For a first time, we'll only get better the more we practice. We're going to be on here a lot, upping our accuracy, upping our engineering prowess. Perhaps our pilot and gunning skills will be tested soon. Well, we've got time to kill. Let's just keep pressing buttons.
Here's what you do to take off, okay?
Was it awesome in the front row?
It was pretty awesome.
Was it easy to control? got
Well,
like
there's a glide there that you can kind of try and get it in there, but it wasn't.
It's a little
It's
tricky.
like
My friends, I am going to be honest with you. Forward, she says forwards. I am always honest. Friends, this.
Felt like that was important what he was gonna say.
All right, my friends.
There he is, back.
This is what we in the business world call a major malfunction. Yes.
Stuck in the Falcon. Millennium Falcon, day one. We've been in here for about, well, more than 45 seconds. Let's see, at least 90 seconds at this point.
Chewie, my furry friend, nothing to worry about. We're having a small issue with the Falcon. Major,
Been assured that everything
she
is
just
under
seems to
control.
have a little trouble,
Just protocol.
my friend. 1 in a million. Not bad. I don't think that's the result we were looking for.
Not
Even Hondo has left us now. We're not even getting his updates. Silence. He's doing his coffee break.
It'll work again.
I don't know what day it is. We've been in here so long.
If somebody's out there
We've been
shaking
in
it by
here so
themselves,
long.
it's working.
So we just
It's been 84 years. Here we are. Worth the wait.
Dad.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, the warning message is back. I don't know if that's promising.
I've got a little time to pass. So here we are, passing some time.
Alright. The buckle is very tight.
Hey, flight crew. Once again, we got on you. If you can hear me, go ahead and wave your hand at me. Perfect. All right. Everyone doing okay? Thumbs up. Thumbs up if you're doing okay. Yay. All right. Once again, just remain seated and keep your seatbelt fastened. Okay. Thank you very much.
Chewie, my fatty friend.
Much of a choice.
Nothing to worry about.
Having some opening day hijinks on Smugglers Run. Oh, there's some movement.
Oh, we're probably not like actually ask the king.
It's just a tease.
Time for you to go. Go
happened. Oh. Oh, wow. Batuu water.
So here's just one for you.
Oh,
this is
score.
to come back later on here. So
Awesome.
you guys can come back through the fast pass.
Thank you. So our delay brought gifts. So that is exciting. We were in there for a while, and in that time,
Welcome back, travelers.
thank you, sunrise has come over the Black Spire Outpost. So initial thoughts on Smugglers Run, besides that little lengthy part at the end, was very positive. I was in the back row. I was playing the role of engineer, and it was you know, surprisingly smooth. It is interesting because your ride depends on the rest of your crew. I think that's interesting, and that's also, you know, maybe a deterrent to you know, a consistent ride experience. But overall, very positive thoughts on Smugglers Run, and that is not even going to be the best part about this entire land come December 5th when Rise of the Resistance opens. Falcon. The spires are equally as impressive in the daytime. Bright suns, explorers. Bright suns, indeed. Alright, so I found a quiet place besides this fan over here to do a quick taste test of this Batuu water. It's I don't speak Arabic, but I believe the translation pronounced as Kasanai. And so we'll give it a taste to see how it compares to good old earth water. I'll crack it open here. No, it's hard to decipher on the first taste. I'm gonna go one more time. I don't know. It's very crisp. It's almost like flavorless, but in a nice way. Definitely refreshing. Definitely in small sips like that are really nice. In comparison to like a Diet Coke or you know, a chocolate milk, I don't know where it lies. Slightly minerally too, just slightly minerally. There are weird alien ships flying over Black Spire Outpost. I piloted that, by the way. No, correction, I engineered that, which sounds even more interesting. Ray was doing spaceship maintenance. Right, Sons Ray? And what kind of Disney vlogger would I be if I didn't pay special attention to the themed trash cans? Yes, even the trash cans are themed here in Galaxy's Edge, and it's the cherry on top in a world of theming. These themed trash cans. So, take it in, everybody. It's for your trash.
I think you misunderstood the question. Identification, please. All right, move along.
They don't know we're with the Resistance.
Can I go around them?
Now move.
Sorry about your dad, Kylo.
Clear the way, please.
How original.
Thank you. I imagine that wasn't the first time he's heard that one. And there he goes. We're in front of the milk stand, and I'm afraid that is the end of the line, and you know what? It's the only line I'm willing to get in right now. A 45-minute wait for milk. Galaxy's Edge, opening day. 40 minutes later. Finally, I've obtained the blue milk. Now I found a little spot here amidst the crowd to partake in this Galaxy's Edge concoction. It's very slushy-esque, very icy. When I think of Tatooine, I don't think that this would be a common beverage just sitting on the front of the table. But it is refreshing, and it would make sense in a place like Tatooine to have something like this. I feel just like Uncle Owen and Luke and Beru and all the gang there. Now, was it worth $8 for this cup? Going for another lap around Galaxy's Edge to see what we can do. There are a lot of lines. I will say they are being managed well, but there are a lot of lines, and the lines are long. And there's no distractions whatsoever going on here as well. So, alright, I think now is the time to utilize that gift of a fast pass given from the delay. So now we're going along the actual queue behind the Millennium Falcon. Definitely a much better view, better experience than the single rider. The single rider skips the entire line basically and goes directly to the cockpit or goes to wherever you're getting your job assignment. But it looks like the fast pass line, just like any other fast pass line, is going to go sort of along, and it might cut across some of it. So it looks like this is the other part of the queue over here where you get that second floor look down or look directly upon the Falcon, and the fast pass line, I'll be skipping past that.
You remind me of me, but without the bounty on your heads. Recognize a few of you. You flow, my friends. I am Hondo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today,
audio animatronics are getting so good.
We'll talk later. I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. Pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, and gunners to defend the shipments. And that is where you come in. Oh, the Millennium Falcon. En route for some very fast and very profitable expeditions. You talk at my fine.
The Jedis have spoken. I'll be playing the role of pilot for the white team. The pressure is huge. I cannot get over how exciting it is to come in and just being able to wander within the Millennium Falcon. And soon, I won't be just an engineer. I won't just be engineering it up. I'm going to be piloting it. But probably, I'll be piloting it down. Crashing.
For your safety, remain seated and supervise younglings. Por favor, permanezca
It's a completely different view up here in the front row as a pilot.
Pilot on the lane. There we go.
I'm doing this. I'm When I go right, it goes right. When I go left, it goes left. We're going up.
Make the jump to light speed.
Oh, it never gets old. Woo! When I go left, we go left. When I go right, we go right. Where are my gunners?
They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. We need to defend.
Much more involved than I was last time. Right.
There it is. After that train.
I'm trying to follow the train. Sorry, that's on me. Up, 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 up. Ah!
Oh, my friends, that could have been much worse.
It felt pretty bad.
Get behind the train.
Right, no. We're indestructible.
Shoot the train.
I got distracted. Right. We're doing it again. When I go right, we go right. Oh, my bad. When we go. Hey, look, there was a star speeder.
This would greatly help the resistance. Now, after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is... Oh, that is rough.
That is rough. Well, we'll do better next time. That is a completely different experience in the pilot seat. Obviously, it probably goes without saying that the pilot spot is the most ideal spot to have because you have control. It probably goes in order. The gunners get to have a little more activity, and the engineers, they still have some, they have responsibilities to do, but the most interactive element is when you're a pilot. And if you can be a pilot, it probably would be awesome to be in the right side, because then you get to push it into light speed. But the left is pretty awesome as well. And I was doing it one-handed because I was filming. If I had both hands, I might have had a better, might have made at least 15% accuracy rather than 13. 15, 16. We'll get better. More stormtroopers. What is that thing? What do they keep back there? I don't know. They're weird looking. Oh, I heard the ships. So I think that's going to do it today for our morning here at Batuu and Black Spire Outpost in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Going back to what we were talking about this morning, is the magic gone? Is there still stuff to see? Walking through the hall just over here this morning, just a few hours ago, will be a memory that will stick with me for some time. As even though I knew relatively what to expect, it was still just a fully immersive, overwhelming experience coming into the land. And that overwhelmingness certainly continued on into the day as the crowds definitely picked up, and it's opening day. I don't know what I expected, but it definitely is busy. There's a lot of excitement from a lot of people. They want to come in and they want to see the land, and that's awesome. But it did make a little hectic, a little chaotic space here. Chaos is the wrong word. The staff here have been doing a really great job managing lines and making sure everyone's going and directed where they need to be. But having said that, the lines are still really long. And so once Galaxy's Edge is here for a little while and those crowds thin out a little bit, we're gonna be looking at a quality section here of Hollywood Studios, and I'm sitting right across here, right behind me. Is going to be the game changer from what I hear. Rise of the Resistance, which opens in December. We're going to be here on that day for sure. I was talking to Joey. He said that this theme park, the theme park itself, the setting itself, is the equivalent of a ride. And I have to agree, there's just so much attention to detail and theming, and look at the spires. Look at those. Those are very impressive and real. And so it is a transportive experience when you come through that tunnel. It's like you're going back to that galaxy far, far away. And so I have high remarks for Galaxy's Edge, and little crazy today. And so as the crowds thin out over the course of the next few months, few years probably, you know, Galaxy's Edge is only going to get better, and especially when Rise of the Resistance opens this December. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of history videos, we got a lot of West Coast videos, we got a lot of East Coast videos coming your way. Make sure you're on social media, and if you like this video, hit the like button, hit that bell if you want to be notified every time we go on an adventure. And so I think there's only one thing left for us to do. Until next time, we'll see you in the happy place. Bye.